So why are so many men giving up on dating? Hey guys, I'm Dylan and today we're talking about the many reasons why the modern day man is not focusing on prioritizing women and they're focusing on other things. So there are a couple of interesting reasons. So you've got two main reasons on why this is. So the first section of people who are doing this are the guys that struggle to get women. So they're the guys that go on dating apps, they go on social media trying to attract women, and they've been rejected and they think that they're not that attractive. And these guys have very low self-esteem based on their experiences when it comes to attracting women. Okay, so they've had enough of this and now they're thinking, you know what, I'm not going to bother with women, I'm not going to date, and I'm just going to focus on other things, and I'm not going to go down that road because they've been hurt, they've been embarrassed, they've been disrespected. So for these reasons, so in this section is more of a bitter reason on why they do that. So it's more out of being bitter, and they feel like they're better off without the rejection, without the hurt, without the all that pain. So that's one side, and then you get the other side who are not prioritizing women, who are giving up on dating, is the guys that have woken up to the real world. Okay, they've woken up and they realize that they don't want to live a mediocre life where they spend most of their time chasing women. And don't get me wrong, some of these guys can get women, right? But they're not the women that they want. Okay, so they might be in a job where they earn 20 grand a year, and they might have the wrong priorities in life. So they wake up in the morning, they check their dating apps to see any messages come through, they're checking Instagram, they're checking WhatsApp to see if any women that they're talking to comes back to them, and they're having hour-long conversations with different women that they're not truly interested in. It's just a bit of attention, it's just a bit of, some companionship. They're trying to, meet as many women as possible, so that's become their life priority. And what they've realized is that their situation isn't going to change unless they improve themselves, unless they become a higher value. So a lot of guys temporarily, they just take women out of the equation and they don't focus on dating. They walk away and they're giving up on dating for now, right? And that mentality is the right mentality, because what you don't want, and here's the thing, right? What you have to realize is that when you do prioritize women, you're not going to get a lot of women. Or you might be talking to them, if you're good looking, you might be able to get some dates, but ultimately you need to improve your own quality of life, right? If you're working a 20 grand a year job, a 30 grand a year job, and you hate it and you don't like it, then your own body language, your own happiness, your mood is just not going to attract anyone, especially the type of women that you want. If you want someone who's super attractive, they have their choice of men. They don't want someone who's unhappy and not successful and not doing well for themselves. All right, because why should they? Why would they? They can have anyone they want. They are happy in their life. So why would they go for someone who's unhappy in their life? They want someone who's like-minded. All right, so that's what you have to really understand. All right, so never ever prioritize women in your life ever, because you have to prioritize your own purpose, your own business, your own career, what you're happy about, your friends, your social life. Those things have to come first. You have to be happy within yourself first. So if you're earning 20 grand a year working in this job that you hate, then you have to change that first, because that's making you unhappy. You need to be happy. You want to be happy with yourself first before anything else. Yeah, you can't be thinking, oh, if only that woman hangs out with me, then I'll become happy. It doesn't work like that. You're just using that as a distraction. You just want these hour-long phone calls. You want to be chatting, messaging them all day. You want to be going out and meeting them. You want that to distract you from the reality of your own life. You're trying to use that fake happiness when you're out with a woman, to forget about all your struggles and forget about all the worries you have. Forget about all the depression. Forget about all the stress. Okay, so that is what you have to realize. Your focus has to shift. You have to realize what's going on. All right, you can't just be going out with girls to make you happy instantly and for the short term, because that's fake. That's fake happiness. All right, to make yourself truly happy, you have to invest in yourself. You have to really understand yourself, understand what you want for yourself in life, and focus on that and execute that and make it happen. All right, and be disciplined and persevere and don't give up with what your goals are. That is the truth when it comes to that. So all these distractions are basically hindering your success. They're just hindering you. And also when it comes to distractions, I don't just mean women. You've got so many other distractions going on. You know, you've got people that are negative influences in your life. You've got TV, you've got cheap entertainment that you sit down and watch every day, just wasting your life. There's so many better things you can do with your time. Okay, so and then here's the funny thing. Like this is what is hilarious, right? Is the fact that once you shift your focus onto your purpose, you shift your focus onto your well-being, you shift your focus onto your future, yeah, and how happy you're going to be and how happy you are, because even the journey itself makes you happy because you know that you're being productive, you're making things happen in your life. It's satisfying. As a man, you're accomplishing what your goals are. It's satisfying but no, most guys don't even get to that stage. They don't even start the process. They just carry on living in mediocrity, dating loads of women, trying to chase women, dating average or unattractive women because that is all they can get, because they're not happy within themselves. But once you are on your journey and you decided what you want to do, you want to work on your purpose, your career, your goals, you know, build your life, that is when things become easy. That is when things just fall for you. Everything falls into your lap. Everything comes convenient for you once you're on that journey and you start achieving things. Alright, and I know this from my own experience. Yeah, there's been times where I wasn't, you know, the most motivated, and I was happy just earning the mediocre wage and going out at the weekends and you know, meeting a woman here and there. And then, but once you've got that focus in life, and to be honest, with me, it happened when I was getting older. So as soon as I got to my late 20s or mid to late 20s, I realised, you know what, I want to change my life. I want to become better. And as soon as I got onto the journey, guess what? Like-minded people came into my life. You know, wherever I was going. Anytime I wanted to try something new, I'll go out and try it. I'll go out to that class, or I'll learn something. I'll go to that course and learn that. And guess what? I wasn't even trying to attract women. I was trying to improve myself. And women were there and they were interested. They were looking at you. They were interested because you seemed happy. I seemed happy. So that's why they were interested. Someone like-minded. They want that same vibe from me, because they felt the same thing. They were happy within their life. I was happy within my life because I knew I was improving. And guess what? It still happens. And every guy going through this experiences that. You know, once you're in a good mindset, once you're happy within yourself and you're hungry about life and you want to achieve things, you meet like-minded people who are good for you to hang out with. Alright, and you might not want to be in a relationship, or you might not want to go there in that direction, but you could even stay friends with them. Okay, so in terms of why guys are giving up on women or giving up on dating, there's two types. One that give up on women full stop because they know, or in their minds, they can't ever be successful with women, so they give up on it, or with dating, they give up on dating. And then the other guys who realize that in order to live the life that they want to live, they can't continue with this needy behavior, this behavior where they're chasing women. Women are the focus of their life. They're prioritizing women when they don't have anything going on in their life. They, you know, they've got the most basic job that they're doing. They don't even enjoy their job. They don't enjoy their spare time. They're not hanging out with the type of people they want to hang out with in their social circle. You know, all of these things. He's got so many things he wants to learn. He wants to work on his fitness and health, and he's not doing it. All right, he's just focused on women all day long. And that is the reason why a lot of guys are giving up on dating in the short term, even to long term. And even when they do become happy, they do become successful, they still don't prioritize it. They're still on their purpose, but along the way, they are going to meet people. And like I said, they're still going to remain focused on their goals, but a woman can come and supplement and be a really good addition to their life. So that was the message for the video. I hope it helps, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That will help me massively. Also follow me on Instagram at highvaluemales, and that way you can message me if you want to speak to me directly and need some advice, and I shall see you soon.